Okay, so we've comprehended, hopefully, Christ is you. It's within you. I hope we're going to get to that even more in more depth, but I want just that to be the basic idea premise here. So to spiritually anoint, we have to become spiritual within, and to understand Christ, which is anointed and sovereign. That's the definition of a Christ. It's a title, anointed and sovereign. So we've talked about the anointing within right now, which we're going to get to. I'm going to show you some imagery later. But for now, anointed we've discussed. Now we're going to talk about sovereign. What is sovereign? What does it actually mean to be sovereign? And we can be sovereign spiritually, absolutely. But can we be sovereign materially? We've discussed, the vertical axis now, but we haven't discussed the horizontal axis, the material plane. So in this reality construct, we have the spiritual, which is within us, all around us, everything, but then we have the material. So we have the pater and the mater, the father and the mother. The pater is the father, the mater is the mother. And on the material plane of existence, how are we sovereign? If we're being controlled by all these people and everything, how are we sovereign? What's going to make us sovereign? In what way can we become sovereign if we aren't already? So that's where we're going to get back to the law. For now, I'm just going to keep breaking this down in little baby steps. Sovereign. What is a sovereign? Let's see. Are you one of these? Do you see yourself as one of these? For real? If you don't, then you aren't comprehending sovereign. Because you have to. How do we do that? Express ourselves. Okay? Express ourselves. What does that mean? Do I just use my words verbally? You can. That's your intention, and that is substance over form, I guess. Yeah, you can do this. Express yourself verbally, but people think you're crazy. So, how do I express myself? The law. Paperwork. To the world. How do we do that? Well, that's where it gets fun, guys. That's where everything that we have been searching for has not been shown to us. And the law is everything. Because the law will lead us to the kingdom. Okay? I'm going to show you an image now. And there's two pillars. And one has a anchor, and the other has a cross on the pillar. Okay? So that'll be the cross, and someone's going to be standing on the pillar. Okay? And the other one's another pillar, and there's an anchor there, and someone's going to be standing on that. What does that mean? So this is where it's going to get kind of cool, guys. So we get, when I show you the image, I'll pop it up. The one side pillar is the spiritual pillar. Okay? So the spiritual pillar on the one side, which I think is the right side, is the sun. And it has a cross. Okay? So there's the sun and it's a cross. The other side is the anchor pillar, and it's the moon. Okay? The spiritual cross is the one I've already taught you. The ascension within, the resurrection, the Christ, the only way to God, the spiritual path, the anointing. Okay? That's the masculine principle, the son of the father. The material is the water. That's the feminine, the divine, the moon. The anchor is being stood on by the Phoenicians that I told you about it before. We can get into super big conversations of who that group is and what they are. It doesn't really matter. What matters is they have used religion. They're standing on the cross, and they are using the anchor, and they're standing on the water, the anchor, to control us. This is the legal world. This is the lawful world. And this is how the system is using you. It's not a bad thing. It's just the way it is. But because we know, we can learn to use it to our benefit because it was gifted to us and given to us by God, which is the Trinity once again. Okay? When God gives all of this. Okay? So, this is the area we're going to need to focus on, which is the legal aspect and how to use the law to communicate with the legal, which is the water laws, and how the land laws communicate with the water laws. And when you understand that, you're going to understand a lot more about the masculine and feminine principles here too. Man and woman is everything here. And we need to really comprehend man and woman too in this as we move forward. But there you go. So we're going to get to that. I'll send you the image should pop up. And I'm going to explain this even in more detail as we go along. But just a basic concept here, guys. Basic. So masculine, feminine, spiritual, material, pater, mater, matter. So now we're going to learn to express ourselves in the material world. And take back our kingdoms.